Hey guys, Booligan here with Booligan Shooting Sports. It's been a little bit. There's some reasons behind that. Real life is hard. Content creation is hard, especially when the content platforms like YouTube that we try to host these videos on absolutely hate my guts and make sure that none of you get to see these videos. So it kind of really reduces the motivation to get out and actually do them. But here we are. Let's try to get back to it. Today we've got a semi-simple one for you. This is Project Chubby Snubby. This is a Taurus 44 Magnum, and I decided I wanted to make it into a carry comp style revolver, something for, just your everyday carrying where you might need the power of 44 Magnum. Maybe Fat Bear Week. Who knows? Anyways, it's an older model. This one I think came from like 2011, 2012. Picked it up used here in Utah locally. But it was a stainless steel model and it was otherwise pretty clean. So I did a couple of things to it. First and foremost, bobbed the hammer completely, leaving this nice little no snag hammer. Key part of a carry comp is that comp. And we did it the simplest way possible. We just cut a big ass hole in the front with an end mill, just clean on through. Worked with a local machinist to get that done. He did an outstanding job. Now we have just a giant hole in which heat, fire, anger, and noise can be expelled. Thankfully, no brass shavings yet, but we need a front sight on this. So I went ahead and had that same machinist also cut this for a Novak 1911 front sight. The original front sight was 0.20 inches tall. This one is 0.220 inches tall. And I do, after this range session that I had with it, to true up that point of aim, I do need to take just a little bit off of that and then touch that up. For grips, this thing came with those just really kind of horrendous gripper, they call them the gripper ones, like the ribbed rubber Taurus grips from this time period that I just absolutely hate. I despise them. So I went with some VZ grips, G10 grips. However, the only ones that they had for this model, this is just the Taurus large frame model, so the same thing that would fit like a Taurus Judge. Really pretty big. They threw off the proportions of the whole grip, the whole gun. It didn't look great. So I bought a set and I reshaped them. Now, for those of you that have ever worked with G10, reshaping G10 on a belt sander in particular is something you want to use some precautions with. Not only will it kill you, it'll hurt the whole time it kills you. It'll put glass fibers in your lungs. It'll have toxic resin fumes. So if you're gonna be working with G10, make sure that you take precautions. In this case, I had a respirator and was doing a lot of my sanding in the wet. But I shortened it up. You'll notice there's a little hole in the bottom there, but shortened it up to fit a nice, solid 2-finger with that pinky fitting in this nice beveled edge, right? Really give you pretty solid purchase on this thing. And now the proportions are correct. It fits my hand better, it carries better. And on the subject of carrying, I've got this nifty little, pretty lightweight and pretty, like, not skeletonized, whatever word I'm looking for, minimalist. There you go, folks. This minimalist holster, which I found on Etsy of all places, which is just designed for generally Taurus tracker models. It fits pretty well in here. It looks like a little, like, kind of loose while it's in there, but when it's tucked in and it's actually on your person, it's pretty good. It has a ulti clip, which is something I haven't used previously, but works pretty well. Probably gonna heat this guy up and do a little bit of reshaping, just to kind of get it a little smoother on the draw. And of course, how do you carry your spare ammo for your big ol' 44 Magnum compact carry revolver? Go old school, get some HKS or other speed loaders. These are HKS because that's what the fine gentleman in rural Utah included when he sold me this gun on Utah Gun Exchange. How does it shoot? Well, it shoots pretty well. We actually have some range footage here. It blows fire out of every hole, front, top, side, cylinder gap, even a little bit out the back of the cylinder. That's not reassuring. That's actually a little bit concerning, but didn't seem to have any funky ill effects there when doing this range day. It does shoot quite accurately. I would be confident carrying this and engaging in normal self-defense ranges, 7 to 25 yards. I feel okay putting rounds on target with this. Why would I ever carry this? I don't know, kind of fun. I like revolvers. I like big bore revolvers. I like snubby big bore revolvers. And that's why this is one of my favorite new projects that we've worked on here. Project Chubby Snubby. Enjoy.